Hello everyone, I'm your host Warrior Ranger. Welcome back to part 3 of my Pergamon campaign for Total War Rome 2. In case you haven't watched any of the previous ones, which I completely recommend, being as this is my channel, so far we have captured the first province of Asia, before now deciding to go eastwards to go up against the might of Galatia. Then we've managed to make allies with Bithynia and Pontus, as well as a couple of other ones, including Knossos and well, one or two others, and I think I've managed to get Sparta as well, if I remember right. Let me just double check. Yes, I'm actually allies. Allies with both Knossos, Pontus, and Sparta, and a military ally with Bithynia. So, not doing too badly at the moment. And so far, we are now going to expand eastwards to take out Galatia. So where are we? We've got our first army here, the Sons of Ares. They have been doing too badly. They're done by my second member of my faction, Simodides. And as you can see, pretty good thing. They've been my main source of armies down here. So we're now going to try and bring them over to help take out Syria, which will hopefully give me the main capital of that province before being able to head down towards Anconium and any of the other provinces that get in my way. So we're going to bring them first of all up here. I'd be tempted to actually bring them through Cyprus to take on Iconium straight away, but I've got the thing is that while I am an ally of theirs, they're still at the moment a member of satrapy of Egypt, and so that's going to cause problems. I can't really just make a straightforward alliance with them. Oh, you're a general of mine. Interesting. Let's put you here for the moment. Okay. I was building you guys up as well. I've got 2 more turns before you're completed. That's no problem. Oh, I can't even remember why I actually got you, Metrophanes, as a general. Maybe I was trying to build up a 3rd army once he's done. Yeah, that might be it. Anyway, we've got our military leader, which I'm going to put in with Helene's Faithful. That will actually mean now he's going to be built up nicely by 2 more turns of training plus everything else. Yeah, what are you guys doing at Bithynia? Why are you force marched all the way over towards my territory? I know we've got a alliance with you, but still. That's interesting. Alright, plus 15 at the moment for public order in this region, I believe. Yes, so we are dealing with, unfortunately, the influence of Hellenic. And, well, Celtic's going down, that's not too bad, but we actually got Eastern influence building up in my area. Why is that? None of my leaders, generals on the field actually believe in... where are we? Nope. Yeah, none of my ones actually like... Oh, we formed pirates. No, I don't want you yet. Oh, actually, do you like... Welcome to foreigners, troop mascots. Nothing there. Huh. Why do I have some Eastern influence building? Is it because of the fact that I am actually in the eastern part of the map, maybe? Who knows? I might need to build up my temple a little bit more. Temple of Zeus. That's plus 4. Minus 3 extra food. That's going to be difficult unless I put this up as well. I'll give me a bit more agriculture. Yeah, let's put cow pens up. That and that, since we're here. That can go up as well, why not? One handy thing about being Pergamon, in case you haven't checked out the faction traits or anything like that, is that my buildings are only 3/4 of the price, which is very nice indeed. Means that, you know, I can get buildings a lot cheaper, but then of course that is balanced out by the fact that I do have to spend more money on recruitment costs, which is annoying, but can't be helped. Anyway, while we waiting for this load, I am sorry if anyone has been watching these and, you know, they feel that the video isn't thing. I know I'm only a beginning YouTuber, so I do hope I'm doing alright for the videos, but if anyone out there happens to be watching them and you think I could do better, feel free to tell me in the comments you know, give me some advice. Give me, you know, advice is always appreciated. I mean, I'm doing this for my own pleasure, but it is nice to see other people enjoying the videos as well. So if you have any advice, like I was saying, about how to, you know, how my commentary style might is and things like that, then feel free to comment. You know, at the end of the day, no one can learn in this life without learning from others. So yeah, feel free to let me know. Okay, peace negotiated between Macedon and Athens. Okay, and what else we got? Fascinated about outsiders. Oh Christ! Look! I spent a fortune on it, her, them. Aren't they delightful? Right, and what have we got? Cappadocia and Armenia. That's going to be a bit handy, actually. Let's check out my diplomacy map quickly. Let's see. I want to try and come... My plan is, for anyone who hasn't seen my first video yet, is I'm expanding from Pergamon here eastwards to... I'm planning on capturing Armenia, but not expanding really that much further than Caucasia. Because for my military victory objectives, I need to head towards Mesopotamia, and before swinging down to Egyptus. So So I'm going to see about expanding as far as Armenia, and seeing who actually owns this territory. I believe, if I remember right, the Cimmerians actually own this, if I remember right. So it'd be handy to know things, make an alliance with them, and then I can start expanding south then. If we could maybe and taking our Media Magna and Perseus without really wanting to expand much further into Parthia. Like I said, I want to try and focus on my military victory objectives, which is swooping down clockwise and then towards Egyptus. So might send my spy eventually to see who is up there, and then maybe start making an alliance with them. What we got? A full 20 stack, right? A few slingers, a couple of swords, loads of levies. I'm not too worried about the levies, completely honest. They are not that difficult against Finn. You do have 8 Galatian swords, spears, Celtic tribesmen, and slingers, skirmishers even. Right. Oh Christ! I forgot to actually put my timer on. Whoops. Yeah, I know my videos tend to be a little bit on the long side, but I am trying to keep them down to a more manageable, maybe 30 minutes. I will see about if I get to 10 and haven't died yet, I will be putting them up to do an hour special. But until then, I'm trying to stick to 30, which, or at least about maybe 35 now. So let's see, we've got one more unit left until these are done a full stack. Excellent. You can come up and join them now. Right, let's start building you up, actually. Well, no, actually, I'm going to disband you, actually. Can't remember really why I actually still got you. Yeah, let's disband you. There we go. Okay. All my things are still building, right. Ooh, that's another lamp thing I need. Scorpios, Giant Blister, and Polybolos. Interesting. Alright, farmer settlements, market settlements. Okay, sorry, what was I doing? Yeah, I wanted to try and poison these. 56%, is this gonna work? Yes, excellent. Well done, Samafe. And you got up a bank, even better. Right. Okay, what we got? Pet Snake, the Poke Speaker, False Quartermaster. Right. Yeah, anyone who hasn't seen the video yet, I have a different approach to these traits. I try to, rather than just pick the ones which I know are going to be instant advantageous to me, I try and pick them a bit more along the lines of the counters and mainly what their first skill is. For example, this one's a courier. So I'm going to boost her up anyway, but I also try and do it so I'll try and pick the skills in line of what I've considered them to be. Like a courier for me is not someone who's going to be maybe focusing on assassinations and that, so I would rather build up skills in other areas. It's just like I do for my generals, for example with Philotaros, which is my faction leader. We check this out. He his original one is Honor. He's quite the honourable person, so I've given him a combination of Vicious Fighter and the Rifle Sovereign because, well, he is my faction leader. I just try to do that thing, make him a bit more in tune rather than, you know, just picking the ones like, you know, I mean, no disrespect to anyone that does it, but I'd rather try and at least make it seem a bit more like they're along the lines of the original Rome or medieval, where they gain traits themselves rather than, which maybe not necessarily be the ones you like, but I try and do things a little bit different, that's all I can say. So why are you, Bithynia, trying to come through here? Yes, interesting. Anyway, right, there we go. Research building, military settlement done. Great. You've got up. Who was that? Cyrillus. That's my. Oh, Armenia's come down to try and attack. No, I don't want that. Although they will help me actually. So we are going to bring you here. Oh, I forgot to declare war on you. Whoops. Okay, you Celtic Confederation.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with
declare war.
Speak.
On you? Right, so you're there. Yeah, let's take you guys in. Hopefully this is going to help out immensely with that Armenians there. Or not. I'm going to actually check the altar resolve. What was that? 62, 57, 59. Let's go for a Baron stance. Ooh, excellent. Okay, what have we got? Minus 15 a thing. Minus 20. Raise it.
Ready for orders.
Great. Armenia's right there. I'm coming after you guys eventually. But I'd rather not have you do anything to me yet. Let's actually put you guys just here. Right, and you guys can fortify. That will increase my reinforcement rates anyway. That should help me out a bit. Yeah, just a few turns. You haven't done anything yet, so just take you over to here. Can I? No, I don't want to do that with you guys. I want to try and find out a bit more about their military. So, military sabotage. Intercept orders. Oof, only 33% chance. Hopefully they're going to be wounded, so let's give it a go. It didn't work. Oh well. It shouldn't matter, they found me, you are in my territory after all. Okay, 3 more turns for these. Right. Let's have a look at the civil side actually. I've got Fourier Kin, rank 1 dignitaries, and library. That'd be handy, so let's go for that. Minus 5% provincial capital, minus settlement main chain construction costs. Something maybe to consider for the next turn. Dignitaries will be handy there at the moment, I think. At least make my buildings my units a bit cheaper to uphold. Actually, yeah, I got a couple of turns for these, and then I can take them down into Anconium. Unless, where is my? Can you move? Yes. Let's just bring you down here quickly. See if I attacked, what am I going to face? Galatian spears, skirmishers. Oh, nothing too bad anyway. My sword is yours. Can you actually do anything against them? Subversion, a raid. Rally slaves, assault garrison. No, let's keep you building up my units actually for now.
How can I serve you?
Right. Yeah, back to military training you go.
Your creeds are a disgrace, man. At your command.
Okie dokie. Let's see, I need to convert this over to I need to start building a temple ASAP. And let's go for a public forum for now. That'll help. And then within a turn or two I'll take these down here actually. Might actually take them down next turn. Yeah, that's Cyrillus. Oh wait. Go back here. Okay, what you got? You're a brute. You're required to kill, so you kill. You've got a slaughter, corrosion, and got a better chance of wounded enemy agents. Okay, and what else you got? You're adventurer, a student of philosophy. Wow, this is a brute who has a mind of a philosopher. Interesting mix, I must say. Right. To me, champion, paragon, partisan. You sound like a champion, really, so we're going to go for that for your first skill. Okay, let's end the turn. I wonder what Armenia's going to do. Oh, you want me to join war against...
if you ordered your worthy generals to act against these monsters.
Not quite yet, because Armenia is just over here, so... On the other hand... What do I do? I still want to take our Iconium down there. I'm going to expand things towards Cappadocia. Armenia owns here, so I'm going to have to help them expand out otherwise anyway. Are you going to give me any money for this? Let's try 500. Try 1,000. Great. Oh, Iconium is got a garrison. Well, an extra force heading down there. Don't know how well that might last, but I really don't like the fact that Bithynia got an army marching from my lands. Maybe I should have not rushed to give them military access, unless they're doing it without my permission. Annoyed populace. Oh, I better check that in a second. Do Bithynia actually have military access?
Be welcome.
Trade.
You have my full attention.
Military access. Right.
My ears await your words.
Oh, this is part of the fact that they're military allies with me. Oh well. Anyone else I can try? The Slew Kids. You like me now? Am I going to rush to try and take land off you? I don't know what you actually own, and a lot of people hate you, including Cyprus. So let's offer trade with you for now, anyway.
Us both with skillful time.
No, you don't want trade. Right. What an interesting kingdom. Why don't you like me? For that I got treaty in Macedon.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with honor.
No, you don't want to trade either. Cappadocians, well, you hate me because of war with Pontus. Mania, treaties with Pontus. Yeah, you don't really like me, so let's not bother you guys. And I'm at war with Armenia. Okay.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's bring my army up to Colchis. Well, my spies should say, up to Colchis. Like I said, I want to try and make... at the moment, I don't really want to expand my territory beyond Armenia here. So if Colchis is willing to take part in a alliance with me, or at least a non-aggression pact, then that will help me out immensely. And, right. Let's deal now with the... What's happened here? One of your magistrates has complained about the deteriorating quality of wine in his province. He claims even barbarians would refuse to drink it. Introducing wine stands will improve the quality, but reduce the quantity? Or is a problem for merchants? Let them deal with it. Oh, come on, we enjoy a good glass of wine. I am going to go for the quality. We don't want bad wine in our province. It gives, you know, the Pergamon finest a bad name. Right. You're still thinking, what you've got? Eastern Spearmen, military, a lot of horse skirmishes. What happens if I tell you guys to attack right now? Excellent. Let's just go to resolve this again. It's pretty easy for me. We will do slightly better if we are too aggressive. So, ooh, there we go. You did. Alright, and we're going to kill the captives.
Finding shelter.
Helene's faithful's gone up. Excellent.
At your command.
Which one's it? Sorry, this one. Right. Okay, you were guys... Let's see. Okay, technically you just came as defenders, thing. We're gonna use you as the Polish defenders. And Sea defenders, frontier garrison. We'll go for the keepers of the peace. I mean, that's what you guys end up doing. You came down and helped out, so that'll do. Bit flip. As I said, even though I'm going to try and do it, so there is a little bit of thing keep in mind of what they're doing, and that. On the other hand, I also got to think, well, it's a bit flimsy at times, admittedly, but has to be done. Okay, next turn we're gonna let's bring you back here. You out.
As you command.
Keep an eye on Iconium for me.
How can I assist you further?
Thing. Yeah, because I need to take on Cappadocia and Armenia and then to get the rest of the provinces. The Seleucids have got Tarsus. Okay. How are my buildings going in Pergamon anyway? 2 more turns, they're all done. Right. Okay. Oh, one bit of news, and for anyone out there like me, when I was younger, I was a big fan of Homeworld, you know, the one where you try and lead your people to feed them, and I actually found out today that the remastered edition is actually coming out in a month's time. It's now available to buy on Steam, so in case you were a fan of Homeworld like I was, then check it out. I think in the UK here it was only £22 for both the remastered versions of 1 and 2, the original versions of 1 and 2, and for the access to the beta multiplayer, which would be interesting. So if you haven't checked it out yet and you're interested in it, feel free to, go ahead. What we got here? Nectar of the Gods. With the introduction of new standards, wine production slowed down. With the increase in quality meant merchants were able to charge more, and the province is renowned for its fine wines, which gives me 10% wealth from all commerce. Oh, I'm not complaining. Okay, so you've started now bringing an army here, right? Still, it's still gonna take a little while for you guys. Okay, let's see what we can do about here. Show of force.
The enemy must never rest.
Let's give that a go. Oh, you failed. Yes, you have. Okay, we're gonna just bring him straight down here. They can take out the Celtic Confederation now. You know what? I'm actually going to fight this one. We need to have at least one map, one go with a map. And I know it's not the biggest odds against me, but I would consider myself a more average player in terms of tactics on this game. So I'd rather, not going to complain if I outnumber my opponents anyway. Okay, we haven't got any walls, which is good. So if I'm thinking about coming down from here, the the northwest, that gives me quite a wide area, seems, but well, there's that a hill in the middle. It's been a little while. Oh no, it is a hill in the middle, so I'll have to come down from the southeast, it seems. Let's have a look at this now, anyway. It's raining. No, we're gonna wait for it to be dry if possible. There we go. Right, what we got? Okay, so you got 2 wide things. If they got any common sense, they'll try and protect here, but sometimes the AI isn't the smartest. But anyway, let's lead the march in with my pikes. I haven't got quite as the most. Right, let's bring you guys here. You're going to be hoplites. Let's put the militia hoplites in as well. Get you guys just here ready. I'm going to be reluctant to use my cavalry just because they're so badly injured. We're going to put these here ready. And let's get this one going. Okay, pikemen. Right. Let's just slow there. Let's just. No. walk you guys for the moment. You guys can, on the other hand, can run. Right. 6. Let's attack. Put you on explosive rounds.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, slingers. Okay, horsemen. Get ready here just in case. Okay, actually.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Let's put you guys. Okay. Okay, let's charge you guys actually. Okay, they want their leaders coming in right in front of us, ready to go, and that's their fault. Alright, oh, they're coming out. I'm not going to complain too much. Bring in. Right. Okay, skirmishers, bring you out here. Right. Yep, we're still going to bring you guys right there. Hoplites. Let's bring you guys here actually. Right. And you guys going to hold up. Okay, but it's great. Let's put, just going to put these here. Bring my general up. Okay. Swordsman, come around the flank, attack from behind. That's it, just want you guys to come here. Right. So focus on the general. Right, let's put you in place formation.
Our general is under attack.
Bummer. Why are you guys under attack? Okay. General, Greek swordsman, come around the back. Feel free to charge into the slingers when you're ready. Right.
The enemy general is dead.
Excellent. Okay. Alright, stop. Oh, oh, that didn't go well. That went right in my own troops. Okay, what we've got here? Slingers continue to attack. Okay, you guys charge into the side. You guys start to move in. Actually, let's put you in your own group again and bring you around here to start attacking them from these. Oh, sorry General, I don't want you to do anything. You stay there. My light horseman charge down there. Okay, you expand that way. You guys expand that way. Great charge then. Alright, necessarily, yes, we got one lot wave retreating. Okay, let's bring you out of formation. Let's just get you guys charging in now. No, we're just going to end the battle. I think I did enough job there. Only lost 154 men. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. General's only killed 40. Why did my general kill 47? I didn't even remember using him in any battle whatsoever, part of the fighting whatsoever. Everyone else did well, including my pikemen. They seem to be the heroes of the day. And right for the throat you go. Alright, we are going to subjugate. No, I don't want them as a client state, I just want to conquer them completely. So we're going to raise. Right. Let's convert this now to, what was it, a village originally. And what else? We'll have a mustard field for now, methinks. Just to help out a bit. What we got? Amphitryon, Traveller's Lodge, Grain Market, Slave. I think we're gonna actually go for a library next turn. And Sacred Grove. What's gonna give me the best? I don't want another one of Zeus, so there we go. Trying to hit Festus with maybe. Let's go for one of Ares actually. Okay, that would do nicely.
Hercules has nothing on me.
And you still got one army there, but I think they should be taking attrition, I would have thought. Unless they've managed to capture another territory. No, you've got the Armenians there. Maybe they are going to start taking things after next turn. Alright, let's start edging you guys out, I think.
We hunger for your next command.
Maybe a little bit more.
At once.
Alright, let's put you now in Fortify. That was help build up the yeah, that's how help build up that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've got this bit converting over, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's end the turn then. Oh, Philotas has got a one. Where are you, Philotas? There. Alright. You didn't do too badly, despite things. You... Alright. What can we give him here? We've got... Skilled Cavalry, not so much. What was he originally? Honor. Oh, Waving Patriots. That sounds a bit like a thing. Cultural conversion as well will help. A Waving Patriot sounds like someone who's honourable. And we're also going to... Let's go with Trained Swordsman as well. That will help out my infantry as well. And, well, he's got a melee infantry force, so that helps as well. Oh yes, they are facing attrition. I didn't notice the skull there then. Alright, you're still on your way up to talk to Colchis. Trampezos. Oh no, it's not so. Yeah, Trampezos. Do I want to capture you guys? Yeah, so we'll have to fight you guys as part of Bithynia et Pontus. Okay. As well as Armenia. Right. Let's end the turn and just see if anything comes up now. Seleucia Bactria. Oh, they're doing, what's it called? A suicidal charge. I can't be bothered to fight this since I'll be ending the video in a minute, so let's go for aggressive. Hope none of my units die now. Nope. A few of those did, so let's kill the captives. A little statue of words there. Right. Nothing happened. Allied request. Rate of settlement or trade faction would belong to the following factions. Ardelia. Huh. Okay, we are actually going to leave it here now for this video. Sorry there wasn't that much in the way of fighting, but I just tend to think that unless I could do a lot better in the Ultra Resolve, I try to stick to that if I maybe sometimes. So anyway, we have not done too badly so far. We've pretty much almost wiped out the Galatians, or the Celtic Confederation as they are now become, and still continue to expand eastwards. So now we're taking the battle to Armenia. So next time we'll be replenishing our forces before expanding east now to take on Armenia and wipe out the Cappadocians down here. And hopefully now we're going to become allies with Colchis or whoever happens to own up here, so I don't have to worry about expanding too far up there without worrying about them breaking a non-aggression pact, should they be willing to accept one. And without further ado, thank you for watching, and bye for now.